Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating a Kim Kardashian inspired look, and her look was actually done by her famous makeup artist Makeup by Mario, and you can find him on Instagram if you guys are wondering. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. It was very easy to do, and it is very good for any type of occasion. I have already done my eyebrows using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm going in very quickly with the beige color from the Lorac Pro 2 palette. I've been absolutely loving this palette. The next color that I'm using is the color Mocha, and I'm using the color Mocha to kind of give that very pretty shimmery crease that she had on her eye. I'm using it as a transition color as well as a pretty shimmer base, and I'm just winging it back and forth until I get the desired amount. After that, I'm going to go in with the most important color. I noticed she had a pretty rose color, and I was going through all of my palettes trying to find out this color, so I decided to go with the color Rose, and I'm patting it gently. I did spray some Fix Plus to make it last longer throughout the day, and then I'm going to go back in with a clean brush and with a bit of the color Mocha and just kind of blend that through just so that we won't lose that pretty crease that we had in the beginning. Now for the corners of our eyes, we're using the color Snow, and this is a pretty highlight that I like using on my eyes. She had a very thin wing liner, so I'm using my Maybelline gel liner in the color Black is Black, and I'm trying to do a very thin liner. I'm using a Chic Desire brush, and it is super thin, so I really like using it when I'm trying to do a very thin line. I'm going to go in with some Ardell lashes, and I have already put them on just to make the video a bit shorter. I'm going to be blending this in with my Lorac Pro mascara, and I'm blending it just a teeny bit so that it doesn't look too clumpy. Now we're going to move on to our primer, and I'm using my Smashbox primer. It is a color correcting primer. It's canceling any imperfections in my skin and any patches that I might have. I noticed that it covers them, and I really love this primer. Next, we're going to move on to apply our foundation. I am using my L'Oreal True Match foundation in the color W7. I am going to be blending it with my damp beauty blender, and just so that you'll have some sort of a guideline, I am an NC42 in MAC Cosmetics. I'm applying my desired amount of foundation just so that I have no imperfections on my skin, and this is basically how the application looks like. Now to conceal my eyes, I'm going to be using my Pro Longwear concealer in the color NW25. I love this concealer. I've noticed this is one of the best concealers that does not crease on my fine lines. I'm going to be blending this. Make sure you guys blend the highlight correctly. When you are highlighting or contouring, you want to make sure that everything's completely blended, and you want to make sure that you are looking at a mirror or you have good lighting so that you don't go out in public and have very harsh lines. And this is how it looks like so far. We're almost done with our eyes, but we will come back to them. Now, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and the only reason that I'm going to be using it is because I like the color Banana. And I'm using the color Banana. You guys have been seeing this very often, but I like to use it so that it prevents any creases on my eyes, and so it sets my concealer as well, and it highlights. Moving on, I'm using the color Harmony by MAC Cosmetics to contour my face, and I'm using a Chic Desire brush. I'm going to be bronzing my cheeks, my forehead, and I'm not going to forget to do my neckline. It's very important to bronze your face and your neckline because you do want to make sure that it's blended correctly. using my Betty Luminizer by the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm using this gold sheen to highlight my entire face. Her face was actually extremely dewy, so I decided to go with a gold base. Since I am going for a bronzed look, I decided to go with a golden highlight. And I'm doing it just the same way that I bronzed my face. I am going in with Harmony by MAC, and I'm just going to be contouring my nose a teeny bit since she does like that very slender nose. We're basically done with contouring. We're going back to her eyes and we're going to be applying the last bit of shimmer. She actually had a lot of golden shimmer at the bottom of her waterline, so I'm using the color Rose, the same color that I used on my lids. Now I'm going to apply my mascara, and it is my Lorac mascara. I'm just using it to apply it on my bottom lashes because she has a lot of mascara on her bottom lashes. So I am doing this process very, very slowly, but I am going to speed it up for time's sake. And now our eyes are completely finished. This is how my face is looking like so far. You'll be the judge to see if I recreated her look correctly. But the last thing that we need is our lips. And I'm using the color Strip Down by MAC. This is one of my favorite lip liners by their collection. I really, really like this color. It's really, really in, and it's the perfect nude for my skin tone. So I will be using that color. I'm going to be using the color Blankety by MAC. This is actually my first MAC lipstick, you guys, and I still have it. I have it depotted, but I still have this lipstick. And I'm just applying it with a brush so that I get a smooth application and so that I get the desired amount on my lips. The last thing that I'm going to do is a bit new. I am using the color Rose, and it is from the palette. I'm using it because I noticed that her lips had the same amount of shimmer as her lids, so I'm guessing that he used a bit of the eyeshadow palette. But this is the end result. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for watching and for all of the support. I love filming these highly requested videos for you guys. Thank you guys so much, and make sure to stop by and watch the Kim Kardashian Black Smokey guy if you guys haven't done so. Bye guys!